Case in point, a woman in California whose hobby of watching paranormal videos may have opened her up to a haunting.
It's so funny.
April 2021, Santa Cruz, California. Julia Marie Craig spends much of her free time watching paranormal videos online.
I don't spend much of my free time doing that,
Then,
by the way.
one afternoon, while Julia is at work, her own life becomes one of those paranormal videos.
My name is Julia Marie.
Oh my
and I
God.
recorded this video.
I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
I was getting changed and ready for work. I just had a creepy feeling. It was kind of a heavy, sudden feeling. And because I have been interested in a lot of these ghostly things and watched a lot of videos, it just has become my instinct to grab my phone and record.
Which is exactly what she does. Pointing her phone at the area that is creeping her out the most.
I was trying to just kind of record through the window of the door, and I didn't actually see anything until I looked at the video afterwards. And then I was shocked.
Shocked because what she sees is this. Watch the pane of glass closely. As what appears to be a small shadow figure slinks behind Julia on the left.
I had to rewind it and like zoom in, and I was like, what the hell is that? There was nobody upstairs when I was upstairs. It kind of freaked me out.
So if no one else was around, who or what was it?
Whatever this figure is, the size of this thing does not look like a child or something small. It looks like something that would be described as like an elf or gnome.
Julia has a similar thought.
I just kind of called it a shadow goblin because it looked small.
I called it a shadow
looked like
goblin because it was
maybe 2
funny
feet
and
tall,
whatever. Like,
and
I
it
did
had
not
this
put thought into that.
dome-shaped head, and it moved really quickly.
Goblins are prevalent.
And then they're like,
throughout
let's talk about the
folklore,
history of
especially in
goblins. That's a
Eastern
joke.
Europe,
Like,
and they're said to be
it's not a goblin, dude. I
grotesque,
just called it a
small,
goblin because I don't know what the
mischievous,
fuck it is.
up to no good in general. So if that's what she is experiencing here,
No, I'm not. I
then
don't know what the fuck it is.
she's in for a whole lot of trouble.
But as it turns out, goblin or otherwise, a troubling
That's not even
presence
Santa
in this
Cruz.
building is nothing new. And it could have started with a piece of old furniture brought in long ago.
The owners have owned the building since the 60s. They brought a couch to the store, and then a few people started seeing an apparition. I think a couple people saw a woman that got up and walked through this room that didn't have an exit. That happened a few times, and then they got rid of the couch. Everything stopped.
So knowing that a piece of furniture was brought into this space, and suddenly people are seeing a manifestation of that spirit
It might
now
have
in
even
this
been there
space,
already. I can't
they get
remember
rid
the
of the
story.
couch. Maybe there's something that stays behind.
Maybe. But Julia has another, much more terrifying thought,
Come on.
having to do with her fascination with the paranormal.
This is so embarrassing.
When I saw it, my
Funny of
initial
it.
reaction was like, oh, this place is haunted. But then I thought, well, what if that thing is attached to me? That scared the hell out of me. Especially because in the last few years, I have been like researching and pursuing these types of mysterious topics that we don't understand yet about existence.
Oh yes.
Am I haunted by a
When you study
shadow
these
goblin?
things, you open yourself up to
Dude.
being studied. It's very much like walking around in a big city, and the minute you lock eyes with somebody, whether they'll ask you for directions, whatever, it's that initial contact that caused them to come to you.
If Julia has the paranormal equivalent of a stage 5 clinger, then she might want to cleanse herself to get rid of it. Additionally, she could try to interact with this thing and say, hey, you're invading my personal space. Time for you to move it along.
Fortunately, Julia hasn't seen
Some
the
random
entity
house.
since. And incredibly, this sighting has only fueled her interest in the paranormal.
It just reinforces the idea that, you know, there is a lot of crazy, unexplained stuff going on every day all over the world. And I believe that it's worthwhile to investigate it and try to figure out what it all is.
Coming up, spirits take